back to Hermitcraft. As you can see, I've actually started working on the dragon's tail. I've sort of put things out. I did some work on a live stream to do with the dragon, and I really need to make that pickaxe better. So we need, right, what you can see here is you can see the rainbow. Hang on, you know what, I'm going to wait till I get up the stairs because, yeah, I probably should have started up here. Anyway, right. You can see the colour. You can see that the red bit only goes like so far because most of the head is red, and I'm going to assume that that's the deal. It goes orange and it goes... And as you can see, I've started putting in a pattern here. You need to ignore the colour because the colour was because of... I wanted to see how far the colour was. Unfortunately, the colour is... yeah, it's there to show what it is, but actually what I've decided is have like a little scaled belly type thing going on, and you can see sort of here, you can see the light grey planes and the white, so the belly is going to be basically light grey and white, and I am going to just fix the belly all the way up and get rid of the coloured panes of glass, except to show where the boundaries for the rainbow are going to be. I'm going to take a bit of time to do that. Actually, it's probably going to take a while thinking about it. I'll be back in a little bit. We have dragon belly, and now, as you can see here, I've got the sort of the basic dragon shape. It's a bit hexagonal. If you look, it's let's boop that there. It's 3 2 2 3 2 2 3 2 2 3 2 2. So it's sort of, it is a hexagon basically. I don't know why I'm trying to say it's sort of hexagonal. It's hexagonal. It just is. We're going to deal with it. We're going to let it go from there. But the plan is to sort of move it. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is basically is this part here, because that does not fit that template. However, the ones at the top, so anything that's sort of straight, so here doesn't quite fit the template, and over up there where it's sort of at an angle doesn't quite fit the template. But I'm gonna do a thing, and hopefully it will work. This episode is probably going to take the most amount of time, be once again a very short episode, because apparently that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Like I say, I did a lot of... In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. I did a lot of this on stream. So, well, I did the belly on stream. But yeah, the belly, you can see it sort of swirls around there. And then we're going to have some colour. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Hello, Biffa. How are you today? Mighty fine day you've got here. Let's have a look. What's this? Boop. THG. Welcome to the Head Games. Okay, so it's not the Hunger Games, which is what I first thought. You've been chosen as a tribute for your dress. Oh, it is the Hunger Games. Biffa is doing the Hunger Games. Tribute for your district, and you will compete in the Head Games. Your head is needed for the display in the capital, aka the Museum of All Things. The first Head Games will be televised on the tubes of you for all to enjoy the spectacle and revel in the delight of your head being displayed in the capital for all to see. Your head may be removed at any time, so prepare yourself. There will be no winners, only headless losers. And good luck, and let the games begin. President Biffa, Capital, aka Museum of All Things. Considering I know that Biffa doesn't actually have a huge amount of, and I'm on all alone, doesn't have a huge amount of items, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I'll see you in hell, Biffa! Okay, here's a note to myself. You made this confusing as hell. You made it confusing as hell. Okay, so I sort of got the red out. You know what, I'm going to go... The thing is, I can actually now run up and down stairs to have a look at it from the outside. That's great. It's great news for me. Okay, so we've got the dragon sort of coming up and coming round. Right, it's at the moment it's going to transition directly to orange, and then what will happen is as when it's the tube, I'm going to call it the tube. When the tube is finished, I can then go and start blending the colours together a little bit better. So that is, at least for now, the plan. And this is so hard to deal with. I've got the little exit. So, okay, right. I'm going to keep that ring there just to remind myself of stuff. But orange next. I'm going to do this like 7 times when I've done each colour to deal with it. Oh, I've been at this for hours. For hours. I know I said to jump back with like stuff, but couldn't be, you know, buggered. So yeah, it's coming along. Like I say, those transitions are going to be a bit more airy-fairy in the future. This is a nightmare to encircle. I mean, the rest of it is pretty bog standard, but I need to keep going. Too much words must talk like Shatner. Oh, so difficult. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I am so ready to be done by this. Done by this? Yes, I'm going to be done by this. And here comes the morning. So it's 2.5 colours left to do, really. I might just stop for a bit after I've finished this and get ready to do, you know, other things. I mean, I've got some things to announce, which would be really cool. Which are really cool. No, they are really cool and they're really fun and I'm looking forward to them. So, yeah. I'm gonna finish the encirclement. The encirclement. He did it. He did. Have finished. Well, I haven't finished. I've kind of, as you can see, I've done the purple. I've done the blue. Haven't really done the green. The green is possibly on the hardest bend. Because this is all nicely regimented and patterned. And I just have to make stuff up whilst I'm around here. I have to make stuff up and I have to make it fit. So I've got to take the middle of that and then match it to the middle of that and have anyone be one that... words. And not have anyone be any the wiser. And then I have to deal with this yellow, because that's where the yellow stops. And then I have to deal with the fact that actually there are big holes in this because I wasn't entirely sure how it should all fit together, but it turns out it should fit together the way it fits together pretty well. Yeah, anyway. I don't know why I neighed then. That was actual neighing. I'm just... and other such words of magnitude and sense making. Anyway, now I'm down at the orange part. I need to figure out the bendy boo part of the orange, because that's all got to be orange, and then the bendy boo part is orange, and yes, it must be called the bendy boo part. I'm actually gonna kind of leave that where it is for now, because my brain has it appears my intelligence circuits have melted. So yeah, we've got the start of it. We've got sort of like a dragon with some serious digestive issues, I suppose, is the main way of discussing it. Let's go up and take a look-see. A look-see, differentiated by a look, because you're seeing as well. Okay, so as we go up, there are things coming that I'm looking forward to, like a lot, that are coming up, in May. Now, some of you will have seen the tweet from Izuma. Oh! I actually kind of like that. The belly gives it a weird look from the side, but I suppose underneath it will look better. But I should probably have curved that bit. But it looks despite the fact that it's not interwoven or anything, it looks pretty dang cool for now. It does look pretty cool. I like it. And for those of you who are wondering, I did go with evil eyes. They're sort of... Oh, I thought I was going to fall. I thought I was going to fall. And yes, I have to do it in that voice. You're just going to have to deal with me. I'm actually quite tired. I don't know if you can tell. I'm actually quite tired. I've had a weird day at work. But it's kind of evilly eyes now. But it goes all around. When the green bit in, it'll sort of look fuller. And it's got to have a crest on the back. So, dragon, not finished, but better, I suppose. So if I print screen that, then F2 that, there you go. Then I'll have a pung. JPEGs and pungs. Pungs. I quite like pungs. Anyway, yes, we're having, in the middle of May, we're having a Hermit streamathon, and I will be doing a Hermit house. Hello, kitty. Yes, that's Atlas. I will be doing a Hermit house. Sorry. I burped on camera, but I don't think you actually heard anything, so I'm not really going to be too worried. Actually, it looks pretty boss from below. I need to attach the neck to the head, the body to the head, and curl around the caterpillar. Oh, sorry, that's phonics. Teaching children how to read. Curl around the caterpillar for a K or a C, as normal people do. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, we're going to do a Hermitcraft stream. It's going to be for a weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday. And lots of Hermits are going to be streaming. I will be one of them. I'll be doing the Sunday, the early Sunday slot, which is about 4 to 6, I think. And, yes, that's at least the plan. So, I kind of want to have there's a creeper there. I kind of want to have a look around a few things. And, now, for those of you who weren't aware, the Hermits went around to one of Autism Dad's live stream, and we popped on to say hello, but say, you're doing great, and your things are awesome, because they are. I will point out that I've used not as much glass as I thought I was going to. But whilst we were there, Biffa decided to making cheese puns. He'd actually started this a little before in the meeting, and I told him that if he made another cheese pun, I was going to fill his base with cheese. I can't fill his base with cheese because I've just remembered that it's the museum. But I am going to start putting some... Oh, I need some endstone. Oh, I need to go mining for some endstone in the end, she says hesitantly. I'm assuming the end. Oh, I'm so stupid at the moment. Sorry, this is me when I'm tired. So, we are going to get some endstone from, well, the end. And we're going to get some wood, possibly, in the brief history of woodage. Woodage, there we go. Just so I can make some signs, so I can let him know that he has been cheesed. Cheese! So I'm on my run to Biffa's place from the portal, and I was looking at the new Nether hub. Thanks to X. X has worked wonders with it. I like the archway. I like the fact that things are nicely symmetrical. I like this pattern. I don't know if that was just Biffa or if that was everyone. I'm guessing Tango? No, that's Hermit Thrills, isn't it? Not Tango, that's Hermit Thrills. Oh, that is actually really cool. I have not seen that before. Well done, guys. I approve of the mightiest thing. And then I was thinking, where are the portals to get to Hermit Hills? And then I started panicking. And then I went down here. And the blue one is Hermit Hills. And then the orange one is one that I can't remember. And I thought there was another one. It might be just two. Anyway, we need to not go to Hermit Hills. We need to go to Biffa's base. Biffa. Biffa, Biffa, Biffa. Biffa. Right. We are in Biffa's... I'm going to call it a base for now, but this is his Museum of Everything. And since he's threatened me on behalf of the Museum of Everything... Took 47 tries, but Dreamkiller 47 is the one. Okay, this was where he had his ghast. His ghast got killed, I think, by a golem. So you know what I figured we'd do? I figured we'd cheese him. We'd cheese him. Right. Okay, this is just so I can get up. I was going to put it in the cage, but I figured if somebody was, if he came along and he desperately needed, he desperately needed to get the thing into the cage. I don't want to be responsible for Dream Killer number 48. Right, so we need like a wedge-shaped pattern. Is it like that, or should I just do like I'm not feeling that. I think I need to do like wedge of cheese, like a proper a big old wedge. I would normally buff that out. Sorry, floof it out. Apparently I'm floofing everything these days. So a wedge of cheese. No, it does need floofing. It needs floofing. It needs floofery. That's floofed enough. So it's sort of like a circular wedge of Swiss cheese. So we're going to cheese him. We're going to cheese him because I feel I must. And then we're going to cheese him again, just in different locations. I need to go down and have a look at this. And you know what? I'll boop it up. Boop it off. I said I was going to fill his whole base with cheese. That's not going to happen. It's just not. Come on, down we go. Down, down, deeper and down. Right. So, yeah, that looks a bit cheesy. That looks cheesy. I need to put it in other places though. I need to place more cheese. Okay, let's. This is cheese number 1. Let's find a place for cheese number 2. Cheese number 2, where it's most inconvenient. He's probably going to end up on top of a cheese somewhere. Yeah. Let's find cheese number 3. Cheese number 3, because he said I should do a training montage as we went up running up and down the steps, a la Rocky. So I'm gonna run up the steps a la Rocky. I'll be right back. Cheese number 4. Yes. Oh my god, that thing is so much fun. That is like the most fun ever. Right, we're now on his walkways of many walks. Or as I like to call them, his boxes. Yeah, you heard me, Biffa. They're your boxes. Now, if I was mean, I would put one on the Guardian tank and also one in the middle of the floaty bits. Am I mean? I think we know the answer to that. I think we know the answer to that. Okay, I have officially finished the cheesening. The cheesening for cheesy people like Biffa. Biffa, you are cheesy but cheesy-son. Do, 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 do. I will see you back down when we write signs for the Biffa. Okay, so we got 6 cheeses all together. So you have been cheesed. I did warn you it would happen. Really? You only have yourself to blame. There are 6 delicious, delicious cheeses hidden in your base. Please note, there may be more or more, for goodness sake, more or less cheese than stated due to distributor error. Close brackets. No, not close brackets. Error. Okay, so we got the 6 cheeses. You have been cheesed. I did warn you it would happen. Really, you only have yourself to blame. There are 6 delicious cheeses hidden in your base. Please note there may be more or less cheeses than stated due to distributor error. Hello, baby kitty. My kitty's being annoying. Anyway, like this thing is the coolest thing. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you due to the fact that it's awesome. Boop, boing. I know if you've seen Biffa's videos, you've probably seen this before, but this is my new favourite toy ever. And you can just go boop. Or just, you know what, I'm just gonna down on the stuff and just be dead. Okay, that's fine. Right. On that slightly silly note, slightly silly, I'm going to take a quick look at Hermit Thrills, and then I think I'll end the episode. The Cheesening. We shall call it the Cheesening. Oh, wow! So pretty. There's so new things. There's Boombox, which I know has been there for a while. I just wanted to look at the pretty, because there's so much pretty. Jello Spleef. Jello Spleef sounds cool. And then there's the Mumbo thing. And there's stuff over here that I don't want to show you too much of, because I'm not entirely sure if things have been shown or not, but you know. And then there's whatever this is. It's an opening soon. Oh, and you got one of those cheesy little camper vans. Out of ice cream. It's an ice cream van! And then you got the bunny thing, which is awesome. Press button when you... reset button. Only press when you've received your prize. I need to come over here and do this. And then there's Ender Games over there. And then there's the Lily Drop over there. Anyway! I want to play games. I can't. I've got too much to do. I want to play Jelly Split. I want to do all the things, but I'm gonna jump over. Oh, I'm not gonna jump over. Up. That's so cool. Guys, you are awesome. Awesome amounts of awesome are you. I've been ZombieCleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.